Hi there, this is Teacher Luz of Camglish.com. Welcome to another video class from the book Essential Grammar in Use, 3rd edition by Raymond Murphy. We are now going to study Unit 4, Part 2. Well, let's go to that page. Do you remember the Part 1 of our lesson in Unit 4? We are studying making questions in the present continuous form. Let's have a little review of our Part 1, okay? I told you that we can also make questions using the present continuous form using these 3 ways. First is by changing the position of the subject or the first word of the sentence and the linking verb. We also started with a positive sentence like this one. It is raining. Now, how do you change that into a question? You can substitute the first word and the second word. For example, you have, is it raining? Notice that the linking verb became the first word of our sentence. Right? Now, the next way is using this formula. Is or are plus the subject plus the verb in ing. For example, is he working today? Notice that we also used the linking verb is as the first word of our question. And then, of course, the subject comes in second, right? Now, for the last one, I told you too that we can use our WH question words when we are making questions in the present continuous form. So, we make questions this way. Our WH question word plus is and are plus the subject plus the verb in ing. I hope you still remember our WH question words. We have who, what, when, where, why, and how, right? So let's look at the example. You have, where is he going? As you can see, this is our WH question word. Our linking verb is the subject and the verb in ing form. I hope it's clear now. Well, we can move on to Part 2. Are you ready? Now, let's talk about how we can answer the questions in the present continuous form. Well, you have the following short answers which are actually very easy to make. First, you should start with the first words you have to say when answering questions. You have yes and no, right? And then you use the subject. For example, I, he, she, it, we, you, they. And then, of course, what comes last is our linking verbs. Am, is, and are. Now, for example, you are trying to make a short answer that starts with no. Of course, you can say that this is a negative statement, right? Now, always remember that for negative statements, we use the word not, right? Now, let's look at these examples. You say, no, I'm not. No, he's not. Or, of course, the short forms. You have, no, he isn't. No, she's not. Or, no, she isn't. No, it's not. Or, no, it isn't. No, we're not. Or, no, we aren't. No, you're not. Or, no, you aren't. No, they're not. Or, no, they aren't. Let's look at some more sentences, okay? Let's first start with the question. Are you going now? And of course, your short answer is, yes, I am. Next, is Paul working today? Yes, he is. Is it raining? Now, let's make a negative short answer for this one. No, it isn't. Next, are your friends staying at a hotel? The answer is, of course, another negative. No, they aren't. They're staying with me. Well, that's it for Unit 4. I'm sure you learned quite a lot about making questions in the present continuous form. And now you are ready to answer the exercises that follow after Unit 4. Now I want you to stick around for those exercises on our next lesson, okay? Goodbye and have a great day. Thank you so much for studying with me.